What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Brand Gas Day, coming at you with a brand new video. We're going to be talking some Nintendo Switch, more specifically Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch. Now, there's nothing officially really revealed yet, but there's a couple things that was pretty interesting that Reggie said, and there's a couple things that I thought of that I want to share with you guys that is pretty insane. But before we jump into that, the gameplay you guys are watching is me versus one of my subscribers. The other day, I was live streaming and he joined in on the lobby. I was hosting an open lobby. Anyone who wanted to join, we're more than welcome to join. And for a while, it was just me and him, 1v1. So I was Diddy, he was Ness. It was a very close game, a very interesting game. Especially since I'm not the greatest with Diddy, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. So if you guys ever see me live streaming, by the way, feel free to join in, man. It's always a really good time. And again, sometimes I'll host open lobbies. It could be Mario Kart. It could be Smash Bros. It could be whatever else. We could all have a very good time playing some Nintendo goodness. So anyways, moving into the topic of the day, we're going to be talking about Smash Bros. Like I said, in an interview with Time. I'm going to link the whole interview in the description below because it's a very long interview and it's more specific to the Switch and Nintendo as a brand and things like that. But there's one part where Reggie was talking about, you know, how their overall proposition will not look like the same as their competitors. They're just, you know, trying to, he was trying to explain how Nintendo differentiates themselves from the competitors, Microsoft and Sony. But then at the same time, he says what we will do is that we will recognize what our consumers like about our competitors. We will look to do it in a way that has a Nintendo flair to it. And then he goes on to say, we will look to make sure that in the end, we've got this robust online environment that not only works well for our games like Splatoon and Mario Kart and Smash Bros, but that also works great for third-party developers. Now, let me make this clear. The question was, okay, the question that resulted in this answer was, from Time Magazine, thinking about online gamer profiles and achievements and legacy content purchased online, will the Switch include a meta layer that follows players around and lets them keep those purchases? So the question was in relation to the Switch. Reggie gave a comment in response that was, you know, it included Smash Bros. And it's not a very huge thing to go off of, but it kind of makes you wonder. I mean, Splatoon 2 has already been announced for the Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has already been announced for the Switch. We know they're going to bring Smash Bros. Over at some point because it's one of the biggest Nintendo games ever. People love Smash Bros. I love Smash Bros. I'm sure you guys do. It's one of the biggest games ever on the Nintendo console. And so I'm sure they're going to bring it over at some point. But did he just basically leak and kind of give us a hint that it is coming? Because obviously we haven't heard anything official. We are almost positive it will come. But the question is, did Reggie pretty much, you know, give it away, if you will? There was another point in the conversation, too, where he mentioned Smash Bros. Again. I think it was, this time it was in regards to, well, the question was, Mr. Iwata once said of the Wii that he wanted it to be something that you turn on right after turning on the TV. Do you still think like that? So this one was more regarding the Wii. But again, you know, Reggie went on to say, I want you to love what you're doing with Zelda, Animal Crossing, Smash Bros, etc. So he had Smash Bros on his mind, man. I don't know why, but anyway, so I mean, I thought that was pretty interesting. But what I want to quickly note is that, of course, we're expecting Smash Bros to come to the Switch. I'd be highly surprised if it doesn't. Most people think it's going to be the Wii U port with some new, maybe some new maps, a couple new maps, and maybe some new characters. But what I'm thinking is perhaps maybe almost all the maps, you know, if not all the maps, are going to be brand new. Because listen to this, okay? Smash Bros. 4 is on the Wii U and the 3DS. Essentially the same game, same characters for the most part. But on the Wii U version and on the 3DS version, they have completely different maps for the most part. Most of the maps are completely different, and it's regarding to what's on the console. So 3DS has, you know, more like DS and 3DS maps on it, whereas the Wii U has, you know, like Wii, GameCube, you know, like home console maps on it. So it kind of makes you wonder if the majority of the maps that are stages that we will see on the Switch version of Smash Bros. Whenever it comes out, if they're going to be mostly, you know, Switch games, like a Breath of the Wild stage, or maybe 2 Breath of the Wild stages. That'd be really cool. You know, maybe a Splatoon 2 stage. We haven't seen a Splatoon stage yet, and that will give the opportunity for Inklings to come into the fight. Maybe there'll be a third version of Link, which will be the Breath of the Wild Link as a character. I don't know. You know, we could have a Super Mario Odyssey stage. and whatever other games they have up their sleeves. Maybe there's a new Metroid coming out they're going to announce soon. I don't know, just different things like that, that'd be really cool. And you got to think that even games that are coming out in the future, they still have stages for, because Yoshi's Woolly World came out, months after Smash Bros. 4, but there was still a Yoshi's Woolly World stage in the Wii U version. So, I'm thinking we're probably going to see mostly stages from, Nintendo Switch games whenever the Smash Bros. Version of, or the Switch version of Smash Bros. Comes out on the Switch. But we might see some Wii U stages returning as well. We might see some GameCube and Wii stages return as well. But I think that we're going to see a good chunk of brand new stages that are more specific to Switch games, and that's pretty exciting, because then it's not completely a port. It's a little bit more than like a deluxe version. I guess you can kind of say it sort of is, but it's kind of like a third version of Smash Bros. So you'll have the 3DS version, the Wii U version, and a Switch version. That's just kind of my thoughts. That's just kind of my train of thinking. That's we're most likely going to see that as far as stages go, and that's pretty exciting, because who would not love to see a Splatoon stage in Smash Bros? Who wouldn't love to see a Super Mario Odyssey stage or a Breath of the Wild stage? So let me know what you guys think about all that in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all awesome stuff. I really hope the Switch version of Smash Bros comes out soon, and when it does, we'll be covering it here on the channel. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like always, until then, game on.